Let me record this meeting. I'll be uploading the meetings today. I did not upload our lunchtime meeting yet, but I will. Okay. Welcome, everybody. We got a lot of people here today. What I'm going to do in this Hangout, I'm going to do 388 and 390. If you guys have questions about Seinfeld, you can ask me, and I'll help you out. But we're not going to actually work on Seinfeld unless you have specific questions. If you have a specific question, we'll do that. I'm going to break this into pieces, so just give me a minute here. I'm trying to give you about 3 lines for each person. Some people are going to get a little more than others. Okay. So basically, I'll give each person a paragraph, and let's go ahead. We'll start at the bottom. I'm going to start with Francisco, then I'll go to Vanya, then Mohammed Nabil, Makiko. I'll call your name if you don't know where you are at. Again, I will start with Francisco for the title. All of this section right there. Francisco, please start us off.
Okay. Love Never Ends by Canada's greatest storyteller. Letters were an important part of the vinyl cafe in Love Never Ends. Dave gets a letter from Art Gallup's widow. Art Gallup, one-time Major League Baseball prospect, owner, operator of the big narrow-size company.
Very good. Vanya. Vanya, your microphone is off.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry you couldn't have been here for the service. The church was full, but the house was so empty that night when I came home. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It doesn't worry me anymore, though you do funny things sometimes.
Very nice, very good. Paulo, you want to give it a try?
Yep.
Go for it.
Which one?
This one right here.
Yeah. A couple of months after he died, I got up one morning and I set his place for breakfast. And still, sometimes I'll be on my way home and I'll see something and I'll think to myself that, need some air. And I have to tell Art about that. And then I'll remember. Don't be silly.
Very good. Let me go to Mohammed.
We used to read to each other at night before we went to sleep. When he died, we were about a third of our way through a book of Alistair MacLeod's short stories. The night we buried him, I couldn't settle because the book wasn't finished.
Nice job. Mikiko?
So I went up to Art's grave with a lawn chair and a flashlight and a book, and I read to him. After I was there a while, I heard a rustling, so I turned off the flashlight. It was deer, 3 deer moving from grave to grave, eating the flowers.
Wonderful. Great job. Mahmoud.
The stab was where? Yeah. They stabbed by a stone and
Here,
eat
Grandpa.
all the
Wait,
cedar
I'll
and
make
the
it, Grandpa. There you go, Grandpa.
No, I read from my
Okay, okay.
yeah. That's stabbed by a stone and eat all the cedar and the greenery. and then they'd move on to the next one. It was the most calming thing I ever saw. Watching nature come out and seeing how life goes on.
Great job. Jay.
Those three deer picnicking on all those flowers. I went up there with my chair and my flashlight and my book every night for a week and a half. It's funny the things you do and things you miss.
Nice job. George.
Art and I used to have a little ritual if one of us was frustrated about something and we couldn't sleep. I can't even remember how it began. I think it was something left over from his childhood. In any case, when someone was beefed up, or things were rough, the other one would fix a snack.
Super job. Everton.
And it was always the same snack: a Cadbury fruit and nuts chocolate bar, 2 glasses of milk, and a candle. And we always ate it in bed. We usually kept the chocolate bar handy in case of an emergency.
Good job. Good job. Pyeongchan.
But once or twice when we didn't have one on hand, Art went out and got one late and brought it home, and we'd have our little picnic. About 3 months after he died, I was cleaning behind the bed and I found the bar hidden on his side of the headboard.
Very good. Anderson.
We have a pier bed with a dresser and mirrors on either side and cubby holes, and I found it tucked at the back of one of his cubby holes. It really tied my buns in a knot. I wanted to have a picnic right then and there, but I didn't have my partner. I must have cried over that stupid chocolate bar for 3 months.
Very good. Back to Francisco.
Oh, I'm sorry. And then one night I finally decided I either had to eat it before the worms got to it, or I had to throw it out. So I decided to have a picnic on my own. I went downstairs and I got the tray out and the candle and the glass of milk, and I fixed everything just right, and I came upstairs.
Wonderful. Vanya.
And I got into bed and I opened up the chocolate bar and there was no chocolate in it. Art had eaten the chocolate bar and folded up Kleenex to make it look like it was still there. And he'd wrapped it all up and inside there was a note. Sorry, love, but I was hungry. It was truly delicious. Love you, T.E. Art.
Great job. Really, really nice. And notice how you two did you got warmed up and did a really super job. Very pleased. Wonderful. Going back to the beginning here, let me go back to Francisco. Storyteller.
Storyteller.
By Canada's greatest storyteller.
By Canada's greatest storyteller.
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 By Canada's greatest. So I think this is what it is. We got this STST. And when we say it fast in this situation, we'll actually cancel this T. So we're going to get a really long S sound. Greatest storyteller.
Greatest storyteller.
Good. One more time. Watch the O and the E. That's what I'm really listening to you. Your O and E. I want it stronger. Greatest storyteller.
Greatest storyteller.
I like to teller.
Teller.
Great. Letters were an important part.
Letters were an important part.
Good. Were an. Good. Letters were an important part.
Letters were an important part.
Cafe.
Cafe.
Cat. Happy. Cafe.
Cafe.
Yes, yes. Cafe.
Cafe.
Good. Gillespie.
Gillespie.
Is it operator or operator?
Operator.
Why did you say operator?
Yeah, I used to pronounce.
You did very nice. Very good. Next, Vanya. You fixed it the second time you said the word. How do you say this word?
I'm sorry.
Yes, sorry. With an AW sound, sorry.
Sorry.
Perfect. Is it fool or full?
Full.
Good. Try that.
The room was full of fools.
Very good. One more.
The room was full of fools.
Much better, yeah. And once again, we talked about this earlier today. Oo has a slightly upward sound, and has a much more downward, kind of a falling sound. So these two, the room, the sound goes straight out, a little bit upward. The room was full. The sound actually goes down like 45. Full. The room was full of fools. The room was full of fools. Again?
The room was full of fools.
Sounds really good. It really does. Very good.
Thanks.
Too many buttons here. Let me go to Paolo. Breakfast or breakfast?
Breakfast.
That's right. And it's a complete short E, so it's brek and then a schwa, and you can have a stop T. Breakfast.
Breakfast.
What did you have for breakfast this morning, Paolo?
Bananas.
Oh, that's good. I had a beer.
Oh my.
I'm joking. Is it still or steel?
Still.
Good. Try that.
They still steal.
Perfect. Okay, so you had a hard time breathing on this one, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm becoming old. I'm getting old. I'm getting old.
So this is what we talk about in perf, as you know, when we can pause. So where, if we can break this section into two pieces, where can we break it? Where is the best place to break this into?
Let me see. Something. I'll be on my way home and I'll see something and I'll think to myself that I have to tell Art about that.
Okay, I like that. Again.
Oh my. I don't know. Let's go. I'll be on my way home and I see something and I still think to myself that I have to tell Art about that.
Very good. And use some body language. Really imagine it. I'll be on my way home and I'll see something and I'll think to myself, I have to tell Art about that.
Yeah, I forgot to use the body language. Yeah. Again, I'll be on my way home and I see something and I think to myself that I have to tell Art about that.
Oh, perfect. That was perfect. Great job. Great job.
Thank you, sir.
You're
stretching
it. Let me go to Nabil. Each other.
Each other.
I want that CH to link. Each other.
Each other.
Each other.
Each other.
Good. We used to read to each other.
We used to read to each other.
To each other.
to each other.
Good. A third.
A third.
Alistair McLeod's short stories.
Alistair McLeod's story.
Short
Short
stories.
story. Short story.
Perfect. Because.
Because.
You have to go to prayer.
Yes.
I can hear it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Mikiko did a great job. No problems. I'm very impressed, Mikiko. Let me go to Mahmoud. Let me hear a little more O. Stone.
Stone.
They'd stop by a stone and eat all the cedar.
That stop by stone and eat all the cedar.
Let me hear more of an too. And give me a stop if you can. They'd stop by a stone.
They'd stop by a stone.
Yeah, one more. Good, good.
They'd stop by a stone.
Muy perfecto.
Thanks.
J. Picnicking.
Picnicking.
Those three deer picnicking on all those flowers.
Those three deer picnicking on all those flowers.
Not picnicking, picnicking.
Picnicking.
Now watch me. Be human, okay? No robots. Be human. Those three deer picnicking on all those flowers.
Those three deer picnicking on those flowers.
Okay, much better, much better. Flashlight.
Flashlight.
Good. With my chair and my flashlight.
With my chair and my flashlight.
Good. A week and a half.
A week and a half.
Great, great. Don't worry about that L. That L, change it to an F. Make it a long F. A week and a half.
A week and a half.
Great job. It's funny the things you do and the things you miss.
It's funny. It's funny the things you do and the things you miss.
Perfect. Good job, Jay.
Thank you.
George,
Mhm.
the sentence again.
I can't even remember how it began.
Yeah. Now your can't was perfect. I want that same A here. Try it again.
Can't.
Do the sentence again.
I can't even remember how it began.
So your began. Can't, like the can. I can't even remember how it began.
I can't even remember how it began.
Much better, much better. Everton, make sure that you had an S here and a Z here. Keep them both S's. Let's go back here. So we got Z, Z. We'll make it difficult on you. Z, Z, and then we have SS. ZZ top, and then SS, the Gestapo. And it was always the same snack.
And it was always the same snack.
One more.
And it was always the same snack.
Great, that was good. A Cadbury Fruit and Nuts chocolate bar.
A Cadbury fruit nuts chocolate bar.
Very good. So this is one of these long nouns. That's one word. That's actually, this whole section is just one thing. So what is it? It is a bar, right? It's a bar. That's what it is. It is a bar. What kind of bar? It is a chocolate bar. It's a chocolate bar. It's a Cadbury chocolate bar. It's a Cadbury Fruit and Nuts chocolate bar. So one more time.
A Cadbury fruit and nuts chocolate bar.
Good. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to write that out. So the standard chocolate. Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Do you like chocolate?
Yep.
Do you like chocolate milk?
Sometimes.
Do you like Bosco?
Oh, I never had this.
Neither have I.
I just see the in Seinfeld, but we don't have this for here in Brazil. I think I never see.
Seinfeld's great. 2 glasses of milk.
2 glasses of milk.
Not milk, milk.
2 glasses of milk.
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 Good, yes. 2 glasses of milk.
2 glasses of milk.
Glasses. 2 glasses of milk.
2 glasses of milk.
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 2 glasses of coffee.
2 glasses of coffee.
2 glasses of beer.
2 glasses of beer.
2 glasses. 2 glasses of beer.
2 glasses of beer.
2 glasses of water.
2 glasses of water.
2 glasses of Bosco.
2 glasses of Bosco.
2 glasses of milk.
2 glasses of milk.
Better. Chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar.
Good. Chocolate bar.
Chocolate bar.
In case of an emergency.
In case of an emergency.
Very good. And once again, you can actually break this in case of an emergency. This is really fast. In case of an emergency.
In case of an emergency.
Very good. And we don't need to say E. We can say of an emergency.
Of an emergency.
In case of an emergency.
In case of an emergency. In case of an emergency.
Very good. Good job. Good job, young man. Byung-chan. But once or twice when we didn't have one on hand.
But once or twice when we didn't have one on hand.
Good. So the we was much better. We got lots of W's. Once or twice when we didn't have one. There's lots of W's actually. Makes it tough. How do you say this word?
Own.
How do you say this word?
Own. Own.
So how do you say that?
On my own.
On my own? What the hell? It's on. Pronunciation is on.
On.
Yes, yes. So it's an ah sound with an N. So, but once or twice when we didn't have one on hand.
But once or twice when we didn't have one on hand.
Good. Get practice.
On hand.
Good, good. And how do you say this word?
Brought.
Good, very good. Brought. It's a W or AW sound. And brought it home.
And brought it home.
Very good. About 3 months after he died.
About 3 months after he died.
3.
3.
A little too much, almost an S sound. I don't want that. 3.
3.
About 3 months after he died.
About 3 months after he died.
And then try this.
On his side of the headboard.
Good. You said it well. The intonation needs to go on this word. On his side of the headboard.
On his side of the headboard.
On.
On his side of the headboard.
Good job. Good job. Anderson. How do you say this word?
Yeah, sometimes I don't know when to say either or either.
You can say it whenever you want. We say both. Good job.
Okay.
There really is no rule. There really isn't.
Okay. Okay.
How do you
I
say
didn't
this
know
word?
that. Yeah, that's a new one for me. I don't know how to say it properly.
Do you know about baseball?
I'm not a big fan of baseball.
Do you like bears?
Bears?
Like black bears? polar bears?
Yeah.
So what's a bear baby called?
I don't know.
Cubs.
Ah, okay.
So the word here is cubby holes.
Cubby holes.
Good. Get that O, cubby holes.
Cubby holes.
Perfect, perfect. This is an expression, Anderson. It's a good expression, so we want to keep it tight. Right then and there.
Right then and there.
Then and there. Give me a little more TH. Right then and there.
Right then and there.
Good. I wanted to have a picnic right then and there.
I wanted to have a picnic right then and there.
Perfect. It means immediately.
Okay.
Again, TH, and here your U is an OO sound. I must have cried over that stupid chocolate bar.
I must have cried over that stupid chocolate bar for 3 months.
Great job. Very good. Very good. Thanks, Paolo. Back to Francisco. So I didn't hear the final D, and I do need to hear that. There's a little rhythm here. Of course, the D and the T are going to link together. Without the D, I decide to, I decide to, I decide to. With the D, I decided to, compare, decide to,
Okay.
decided to, decide to, decided to. So we need to hear that. So I decided to have a picnic on my own.
So I decided to have a picnic on my own.
Great job. And Vanya, I want that air. This is an air sound. It was still there.
It was still there.
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 Say this word.
Ear. Air.
Yes. Say this word.
Hair.
Air. It's the
Air.
Yeah, it's the same. These two sound the same. Air,
Air.
air,
Air.
there,
There.
care.
Care.
Good. All the same. Air, there, care.
Air. Air. There. Care.
Good job. Great job. Very good. Good job, guys. Questions on anything? What a nice story. Very, very nice. Happy but sad story. George, go ahead.
Yeah. Question on the paragraph that Paulo did.
Okay.
That you is the one that you try to split it.
Yeah. Yes.
If you ask me, I'm gonna choose that to split it.
Yes. That's why when Paulo said something, I was like, how are you going to do it? And he did it fine. Yes, we can split it in many cases. So let's do that. So let me take this. And George says he would split it here. How would you say it?
What's that? I'm sorry.
Go ahead, say it.
I'll be on my home and I'll see something and I'll think to myself that I have to tell Art about that.
Very good. You know what, George? For me, I would probably do it even differently. I think I would do it like this. I'll be on my way home and I'll see something and I'll think to myself that I have to tell Art about that.
I agree with you. Yes.
Yeah.
I almost. It's just you got it.
Yeah, and once again, for everybody, if you want, you can do this. I'll be on my way home and I'll see something and I'll think to myself, oh my God, I got to tell Art about that. You can change it. You can make it in 3 pieces and everything. Rhythm doesn't matter. But Paulo's point was, woo, I need to breathe. Yeah. So as the person speaking, it's going to be easy to know when to breathe because it's your decision. But yeah, we can break that into many different pieces.
Thank you.
Yep. More. Don't be shy.
I have one.
Francisco,
In
then
the
Pablo.
third paragraph. Okay, in the third paragraph, and about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth line from the top.
Read it, please.
Turned up. Turned up the flashlight. Could you give a word which can replace turned up here?
Okay, here we go. So you want something else instead of turned off, right?
Yeah.
In the UK, I think they would say extinguish. We don't in America. We do not. In America, we don't say that. I turned off, I clicked off, I shut off. That's about it. Let me do a quick internet search. Turn off. And I'm going to, I'll show you what I'm doing. Let's go to thesaurus. The verb, switch off. Yeah, extinguish. But again, that's pretty much British. Kill. We can say kill. Yep. Shut down. Shut off would be better. Yeah, shut off, switch off, click off because there's a click sound usually. Click. Kill. I like the word kill. And I think in the UK they say extinguish.
Shane, what I'm wondering is I imagined she read the book with the flashlight on. Then he heard something rustling and he diverted her flashlight to here.
I'll show you. So she went to the grave, she put out her chair, and she was doing this. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's reading, and suddenly she hears a sound. So she turns off the light and she looks. Where's the sound?
Oh.
That's what she's doing. So she's reading the book with the flashlight. She hears a sound. So she turns off the flashlight and she looks. Where's the sound?
But I for example, my Korean English dictionary says it extinguish, but
extinguish the light.
But American dictionary, one of the American dictionary says divert the direction of something. So I imagine the she diverted the flashlight to there.
Where did you see that definition? I think it's
a dictionary.com.
They said divert the direction. I'm looking now. That's turn. We need turn off.
Yeah. Go downward, then you can see turn off.
Okay. To stop, to extinguish, to divert.
Yeah, turn off.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's when you're driving, to turn off onto a different road. I would say for this one, good job. I'm glad your research was very good. These two to divert. Yeah, I would say these three are really related to driving. Yeah, road, road. And this one too is more related to driving. Here, to extinguish a light is perfect definition. That's what it means. And yeah, and stop the flow of electricity is the idea. So yeah, I see what you did, but it is actually B. There's no question it's B. Yeah. So actually, outside my house, I have many deer, and if I turn a light on, they run away. So when I want to watch the deer, I turn the lights off too. So I think it's typical for people, if you want to watch deer at night, you should turn the light off, and hopefully the moon is bright enough to see them.
Okay, but Coach, and then how could she see the deer at night? It's dark.
At my house, right now it's dark. And about 20 minutes ago, I had 10 deer in my yard. And it's dark, but I can see them because of the moon.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
I was confused. Okay, thank you.
No, it's a great question. Yeah. And dictionary.com, yeah, it says it. But, yeah, B was the correct definition.
Okay.
Paolo, go ahead.
Please. Oh, you closed.
Oh, go. No, that's fine.
No, that one. The other one. Yeah, what is it? Ditch the brick. On the advertising. Ditch the brick.
I have no
What
idea.
does it mean?
Yeah, it means get rid of the brick. I guess it just means get rid of the big, heavy laptop and get a really small laptop.
Very good. Coach, I hope if you have time to make for us some tongue twisters.
See, okay, I want that, guys, but you guys need to tell me beforehand so I can prepare, because sometimes I can make it right away, but sometimes it takes me some time to think of one. But give me an idea. What's the word?
Some TH, aspirated and vibrated.
What's the first word?
Some TH. Use TH sounds.
TH sound.
Yeah.
Aspirated and vibrated. Okay, aspirated TH and vibrated TH. Okay.
This is the problem for most of Brazilians here. My God.
Oh, don't say I got you.
Okay.
I'll just finish it. Okay, so here's a TH tongue twister. These are aspirated, and these are vibrated. Try it.
Man, you're awful. With the thistle thing thumping there on the path, Thelma threw a tantrum.
Good.
I don't know.
That was good, yeah. The. So go slow, and when you guys are focusing on pronunciation, concentrate on aspiration and vibration. So, with the thistle thing thumping there on the path, Velma threw a tantrum. with the thistle thing thumping thumping there on the path, Velma threw a tantrum. So this is a sentence with the thistle thing thumping there on the path. Yeah, it's actually pretty simple. With the thistle thing thumping there on the path, Thelma threw a tantrum. This is where the problem is. I want to say tantrum, not tantrum. But everything else is actually not that difficult. Remember, when we have THs together, we link and we focus on the second one. But in Brazil, and not only Brazil, I know Korea has a problem, other countries have a problem with THs. This type of thing, don't say it fast, say it right, and over enunciate with the thistle thing thumping there, thistle thing thumping there on the path, Velma threw a tantrum. Just say it over and over, get the vibration, and practice. It's the only thing you can do. And remember, when Americans and you, when you're speaking fast, can you really catch aspirated or vibrated? No, you can't. And sometimes we change. For example, with, you will hear sometimes with, and sometimes you hear with. You'll hear with too. You'll hear both. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. But when you're practicing, this is a great sentence to slow down and over pronunciate the sounds. Okay?
Okay, Coach, it's noted. You write it down.
Excellent.
My God.
Somebody else had a
Thank
question. You bet. Don't be shy. Don't be a shy guy. We only have one female, all men. All right, Mahmoud, go ahead.
Question. Yes. Question about this with why in English there is a twister for these letters? Because some languages, they don't have these letters.
Right. In Korea, there is no TH.
Hmm.
So do we have a TH tongue twister? For Americans, what's funny is the THs are easy. It's suddenly when there isn't a TH, that's when it's difficult for Americans, okay? So I'm just looking at, yeah, guys are making tongue twisters. Yeah, we don't really have them. Yeah. So I'm going to show you one here that they say is difficult, but I'm going to read it for the first time. TH. Okay. The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday. It's easy. There those 1,000 thinkers were thinking, how did the other 3 thieves go through? It's easy. Through 3 cheese trees, 3. Okay, that's difficult because we're flipping R clusters. It's not the TH, it's the R cluster. 33 thirsty, thundering thoroughbreds thumped Mr. Thurber on Thursday. It's easy. I thought of thanking you. It's easy. So the TH itself, for me, is super simple. You know, we have the TH. It's not difficult. But for somebody like Brazil, for maybe a Korean student, it's a nightmare. I know I have Korean students that would say, we'll go back up to the top. We'll use a short one. I sort of thinking of it can be really tough. So yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Paulo, go ahead.
Coach, Chinese words is very difficult to learn.
Depends on the person. I mean, for a Korean student, Chinese is not too bad.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's true. But man, I think my tongue will not survive.
真的吗?
I don't know what it is.
It means really.
Yeah. Yeah. My
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna we're already at 15 minutes. My goodness, I don't like people leaving, so I'm gonna stop questions. Don't save. I'm gonna go to 390, and again, this is about ice. How many people do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people. I'll try and break this into 10 sections. Give me a second. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah. All right. I apologize. One guy, a couple of them are a little bit short, but we got 10 sections, and the first guy is the luckiest. I'll give that to Anderson. Anderson, you can start us off. Let me get my picture out of there. Start with the title and the first section. Go for it, Anderson.
Okay. No warmth in nice. Tonight, out of Seattle, this late-breaking story you mentioned, a 23-year-old kid, a so-called dreamer, has been arrested in one of these immigration raids we've been seeing now. One of these immigration raids we've been seeing all around the country. Why is this significant?
Good. Byung-chan.
Well, this is somebody who was given legal status by one of former President Barack Obama's executive action, one of these so-called dreamers from Dhaka.
Very good. Next is Everton.
And all of a sudden, he's arrested. He says, wait a second, I have a work permit and I have no criminal record, unlike the others who have been targeted in these early days by the Trump administration.
Nice job. George.
So, this 23-year-old from Mexico is fighting it. This is gonna be another early test of the Trump immigration record.
Great job. Jay.
The arrest of a woman in Mississippi raising questions about President Trump's claims that he's only targeting the bad ones in his immigration crackdown.
Nice job. Mahmoud.
So after her father and brother were picked up by immigration agents, Daniela Vargas made a public statement on their behalf. But wait till you hear what happened next.
Great. Mikiko.
Today, my father and brother await deportation while I continue to fight this battle as a dreamer to help contribute to this country, which I feel that is very my country.
Nice job. Mohammed.
Well, moments late after that, Vergis herself was arrested and now she faced deportation.
Very good. Paulo.
She was brought to the U.S. from Argentina as a child and was granted temporary legal status by DACA or something that.
Great. Francisco?
For the action for childhood arrivals, immigration officials say her arrest complies with the federal law.
Nice job. Nice job. Let me go back to the beginning. Start with Anderson here. Anderson, you had a little linking here. I don't like it. And now normally I do like linking, but in this case, ice is not a common word. So, and it's a very important word. So we don't want to make it too confusing. No warmth in ice.
No warmth in ice.
Good. Even stronger. No warmth in ice.
No warmth in ice.
Great job. A 23-year-old kid.
A 23-year-old kid.
Perfect job. Keep it linking nice and tight. A 23-year-old kid.
A 23-year-old kid.
Super. We've been seeing all around the country.
We've been seeing all around the country.
Give me more of that ing. Seeing, seeing.
Seeing. We've been seeing all around the country.
One more time. We've been seeing all around the country.
We've been seeing all around the country.
Great job. Very good. Very good. Jay, I didn't hear the, I'm sorry, Pyeongchan, I didn't hear the S. I need to hear that. When we have one of, there's got to be an S at the end. So by one of, and then this is a tough one. It's a long noun. It's just one damn thing, and it's just stretches forever. So by one of former President Barack Obama's executive actions. So again, by one of former President Barack Obama's executive actions.
By one of former President Barack Obama's executive actions.
Great job. One more.
By one of former President Barack Obama's executive actions.
Great job. One of these so-called dreamers.
One of these so-called dreamers.
Try that.
Call the cold guy.
Try that.
I called it the cold guy.
Try again.
I called it the cold guy.
Colded. I call. So what I'm trying to get you to notice here, they don't sound the same. This is an AW and this is an O. Okay, so I called the cold guy.
I called it the cold guy.
Called the.
Called the.
Yeah. I called the cold guy.
I called the cold guy.
One of these so-called dreamers.
One of these so-called dreamers.
Good, good, good. Good job. Good job. Everton was really great. I want a little more TH here. I have no criminal record unlike the others.
I have no criminal record unlike the others.
Unlike the others.
Unlike the others.
Great. The give me more of an the others.
The others.
Super job. Again here too, George, just like with Anderson. So this 23-year-old from Mexico.
So this 23-year-old from Mexico.
23-year-old.
This 23-year-old.
You're pausing just a little bit. This 23-year-old.
23-year-old.
Good. This 15-year-old kid.
15-year-old kid.
No S. This 15-year-old kid.
This 15-year-old kid.
This 9-month-old baby.
This 9-month-old baby.
The 72-year-old grandmother.
The 72-old. What's that, grandma?
Yeah, grandpa doesn't matter.
72-year-old grandpa.
Good. Make it smoother. 72-year-old.
72-year-old.
23-year-old.
23-year-old.
Good, good, good. Keep it smooth. Good. Let me go to J. Raising.
Raising.
Mississippi. Raising questions.
Mississippi raising questions.
Good. Claims.
Claims.
That was much better. So let's do this. Do the words in bold. Just those words.
They are raising questions about Trump's claims.
Great job. One more time. Listen to me. The arrest. Raising questions about Trump's claims.
They are raising questions about Trump's claims.
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 Good job. Nice job, Jay.
Thank
Let me go to Mahmoud. So after her father and brother.
So after her father and brother.
Happy.
Happy.
After.
After.
So after her father and brother.
So after her father and brother.
Made a public statement.
Made a public statement.
Great job. Very good. Makiko, what did you do here?
What did I do?
I think you said country.
No, I haven't.
Country.
No, I said country.
Okay, good.
Did I?
I'll take it. Now it sounds good. Nabil, Vargas.
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 Herself.
Herself.
Arrested.
Arrested.
Vargas herself was arrested.
Vargas herself was arrested.
Good. She faces deportation.
She faces deportation.
Great job. Paulo aced it. Francisco, her arrest complies with federal law.
Her arrest complies with the federal law.
Her arrest.
Her arrest.
Her arrest.
Her arrest.
Better. Again. Her arrest.
Her arrest.
Complies.
Complies.
Federal.
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 Good. Law.
Law.
Not low. Law.
Law. Law.
Yeah, law.
Federal law.
Let's do this. Low law.
Low law.
So remember, when we do the AW, we got your upper teeth and your lower teeth, and your tongue is usually right here, but when we do the AW, right here where it gets soft, your tongue needs to go into the soft part and your jaw needs to go down, and don't move. Ah.
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 Ah. Ah.
Law.
Law.
Yes. Law.
Law.
Good. Now, we're going to do the R sound,
Or.
So try this. The tongue should be, what color do I have? The tongue should be pointing right there, but not touching.
Or.
Not bad. Bring the tongue up here, but don't touch.
Or.
Okay, that sounds good. Now, we're going to go from this R position. We're going to go right to the L. And remember, the light L, the tongue is between the teeth, okay? But when we move from here to here, there's no touching. So, roll. Not bad. Let's do this. Your tongue's touching. R. So what I'm doing is a R and a schwa. No, just Let's do R-O. Row. Row.
row,
Oh, no R. O.
O,
Row.
row,
Ooh, ooh. You're,
row,
no, do the O, O, O.
O,
Good. So concentrate. Where is your tongue? O. Just you think to yourself, O, O.
O,
Now, let's go back to the R, er.
O, O,
And now
O.
that tongue's got to go down without touching. Row, row.
Roll, roll.
I'm hearing an L because your tongue is touching. I'm going to have to make it. Let's do another one. A. Ray.
Ray,
Good. That was good. E.
E,
Re.
re,
Good, good. So we got ray, re, and it's very smooth. There's no touching. Try it. Ray, re.
ray, re,
Good, good. Now, I want you to listen to this recording. This is about at the 1 hour point. Listen to this part, and I'm going to say ray, re, row, and I want you to do it right now.
ray, re, roll,
Perfect. Now you did a good job. Let's do this. Ray, re, row, r.
ray, re, roll, r.
Yes. Now, your r was perfect. Now we're going to go from r, and then we're going to add the L. Ray, re, row, roll.
Ray, re, roll, roll.
Yes. Oh, I'm so happy.
Oh.
I feel like a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's it. Practice those sounds. Ray, re, row, roll. And then we have many words. I'll give you a couple words here. We can say girl, girl, roll, roll, girl, whirl, roll, roll, world. We can say hurl, roll, roll. So there are many, many words. We're not going to worry about federal. We're not going to worry about that stuff. But at the same time, federal, roll, same thing. Practice and always go ray, re, row, federal. Ray, re, row, girl. Okay, just keep practicing like that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I'm really happy. That is such a difficult sound to learn, and Francisco nailed it. I'm so happy. Mahmoud, go ahead.
Yeah, question.
Yep.
What the sentence, but wait till you hear what happened next. I don't understand this sentence.
All right, erase.
I'm sorry if this is a stupid question.
Such a stupid question, my God. So, this is the situation. So this girl, her father and brother were arrested for being illegal immigrants, right?
Yes.
And she is also illegal. But she comes out to the television camera and says, I'm illegal too, and I'm going to fight. Okay? And then after she says that, they came and arrested her. You understand?
Yeah.
Is that good or is that bad?
Bad.
That they arrested her, is that good or is that bad?
Bad.
Why?
Good. I don't know.
No, this is
bad.
This is why the media is powerful, because people just listen and accept. That's a problem. She's an illegal immigrant. She goes on television. I'm illegal and I'm going to fight. The ICE comes and arrests her. Did ICE do a good job or a bad job?
Good job.
They did a good job, right?
Yes.
According to law, they did a good job. So what this reporter is saying, this sentence means they did a bad job. what this sentence means, wait till you hear what happened next. The nuance is you will be shocked at what happened next. And what happened? She spoke to the media and then she was arrested. Oh my God, that's so terrible, is what he is saying. This is not news. This is opinion. And that's why he said this. This blue sentence means this.
So it's mean, wait, we will tell you here what happened next?
No,
like this?
No, wait until you hear. So here's the situation. Her brother and father were arrested. She made a public statement. I'm not going to show you. Listen and be shocked. Boom. We cut the scene. Hi, I'm Daniela, and I'm a dreamer. She's arrested. Oh my God, isn't that shocking? Isn't that shocking? She got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
So he's building anticipation. Building anticipation. He's building the climax. He's building the climax. And arresting is the climax.
Could we say that the reporter is teasing the audience?
Yes, the reporter is teasing the audience. He's saying, hey, just wait for it, watch. And then everybody at home, what happened? What happened?
Yeah.
Makes your statement, oh, she got arrested. Oh my God. That's the idea.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Anderson.
Sure. Can I go back real quick to the ing pronunciation that you pointed me out?
Yep.
Like you said, you say seeing and you say raising, two different words. Do I have to say seeing because of the vowel before ing, like that we don't have in raising? It's a consonant. So we say raising more straight, and seeing this like this wave before, after S-E-E, you have like a little wave.
I'll explain for you. So, the problem is linking. So when we link, 99.999% of the time, we need a consonant in order to link. So here we have raising. So this, if you look at the dictionary will tell you it's raising. Okay, the dictionary if you look at the dictionary shows you this. Okay.
Okay.
But that's not how we say it. We actually say it like raising. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the word seeing, if you look in the dictionary and they break it into syllables, they'll say seeing. Okay? But that's not how we say it. The way we say it is seeing. And that's that extra thing that you're feeling there. We need it. We can't say seeing. We don't say seeing. We say seeing. And we need a consonant there. I'll give you another example. What about this? To ask, of course, is to ask. But when we say it quickly, we link. So how do we do this?
To ask.
Great job. What did you do? You added a W.
Okay.
So when we have vowels together, we link them by adding almost always, either a Y or a W. That allows us to link it together. And this is especially bad with Chinese students. Chinese students are raising, seeing, to ask. And it sounds Chinese. And then when I teach them, you need to use a Y or a W. Suddenly, seeing, to ask, raising, it sounds so much better. So
Okay.
that's how it works. Does that make sense?
Yes, totally. Thanks so much.
You bet.
Ask one question.
Go ahead, Mikiko, then Francisco.
Thank you. When we're practicing about RL sound before, could you show the screen of that?
The picture's gone.
Okay, so you put some word, girl and word,
Here
and
we go.
there. I'm so lucky. Those three words, and including a federal. Can I? According to YouTube, you said the word is kind of 3 syllable, and the federal must be 3 syllable.
Okay. Yeah. And this is...
And girl, I'm sorry.
So, I understand. So the proper pronunciation, federal, girl, world, hurl. That is the absolute perfect pronunciation. That's what you'll find in the dictionary. And teachers, who's the female teacher? That's the way she teaches it. Very popular YouTube teacher. I forgot her name. However,
Rachel.
who?
Rachel.
Yes, exactly, Rachel. Yes, that's how Rachel teaches it. And it's not wrong. But in reality, nobody talks like that. It would be wonderful if people actually talked like this. Then English would be much easier and you would not need English teachers like me. But unfortunately, people talk like this, and they put everything together, and syllables get reduced, and sounds get pushed together, and things are linking and canceling, and it's just crazy chaos. And reality is federal, girl, world, hurled, all sound the same at the end.
So what should I do? So when I practice, maybe I should follow the 3 syllables, but when I speak, I don't have to care about it.
Okay, so this is a big problem for people. That's why I have 2 classes. DDM is for listening, and the focus of DDM is to teach you how those damn Americans say the word. Okay, so when in DDM class, I want you to listen and mimic. I want you to say it just like the American. That's for your listening skills. It's not for your speaking skills. It will help your speaking skills, but that's not the goal. As an ESL student, you should be pronouncing things as perfectly as possible. So that's why we have perf. I slow everybody down and get them speaking perfectly. And so you can ask me, so in this situation, what should I do? My recommendation for specifically these 4 words for you as an ESL student speaking, you should say, and this is at about 1 hour and 5 minutes, 1 hour and 12 minutes, federal, 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 girl, 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 world, 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 hurl, hurl, hurl. The problem is you never see the word alone in real life. It's always in a sentence. Her arrest complies with federal law, with federal law, with federal law. She's the prettiest girl in the world. She's the prettiest girl in the world. She's the prettiest girl in the world. I ate too much and I hurled. Means vomit. I ate too much and I hurled. 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 ED. I ate too much and I hurled. So what should you do? As a speaker, you should do just what I said. for those specific words. And you guys, anytime you have a question, anytime you see the dictionary says this, but the guy said this, Coach Shane says this, please ask me and I'll give you my recommendation.
Thank you very much. I stick to it.
Francisco?
Yeah, they use two words, the wait and await. Are there any difference in nuance? Wait and await?
Wait and await.
Yeah.
No, the meaning, the nuance is going to be the same.
Okay, so they are interchangeable.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
The meaning is the same. They're not interchangeable. So in this case, my father and brother await deportation. My father and brother wait deportation? No. The grammar would be, my father and brother are waiting for deportation. Okay? Now it's the same, but yeah, the meaning is the same.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. And one more. As I imagine, a 23-year-old female is a lady or woman or something like that, but they use kid here. It's very strange to me.
Okay, and I explained that in what the hell you call it, the explanation video. They chose this word intentionally. Why did they choose this word? Because when we say kid, we think of child, which sounds like a victim. They chose the word to give the nuance of victim. That is called manipulation. The listener has been manipulated. Now, if it's a 23-year-old in your country and he killed somebody or a gang member, is he a kid or is he a man? He's a man. He's not a kid. But they chose the word kid intentionally to create the image of a victim. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. "23-year-old kid." When I heard that, I was like, what? But I guarantee, because I'm an English teacher, I really listen to words that people use, and I guarantee 90% of Americans, oh, 23-year-old kid, oh, arrested, oh, it's too bad, yeah, oh, he's a kid, he's just a kid. He's 23, he's a gang member, come on. Anderson, go ahead.
No, they just put more drama on it.
In America, we have the expression, probably similar in your country. The expression is, if it bleeds, it leads.
I'm not sure if we have it exactly the same. If it bleeds, it leads.
Which means if something is bleeding, it's the #1 story.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, there are some similar
in the media,
sentences.
probably there are.
Yeah, yeah.
There's another one too. I forgot.
I think here in Brazil, blood sells a lot.
Blood sells a lot. Yeah, everywhere, everywhere.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Got to make money. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm glad that you joined me today. I have a question. How many of you are using Windows 10?
I'm.
Two.
Wow. Wow. So did any of you have problems with Box? Were you able to fix it? Some people are having problems.
No problem in Windows 10.
No problem.
Okay.
No.
I'm a Mac user.
I had the problem before, but I think it works now. But I don't know how it changed it.
So you didn't do anything, but it works now.
I didn't do anything. Right.
Maybe Box fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
As a Mac user, I couldn't see the link in the previous Hangout, but a few minutes later, it was fixed.
Like magic.
Yeah.
What the hell? Good.
Probably they fixed that. Yeah, probably they fixed that.
Yeah, I've been communicating with Box for about a week. And I'll bet, thanks to you guys, and many students have sent pictures and images, and I'll bet it's been because of you guys that it's working. So I'm very pleased. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Oh, Mikiko, what's that again? Turn your mic on.
Sorry. I couldn't join today, so that like that.
So what did you do?
I received the email from you, so I just get in through there.
Through the email. All right. Well, we're working on it. There's a fix too. If you go to Box, I put up another fix, and this is from Alexei. Alexei in Russia. He found another thing. There's a picture, and then in the 392, there's fix 2. Watch that video. So if you're having a problem, fix 2 might help too. Okay? I hope. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much for joining, and I look forward to talking to you in a couple weeks. Yeah, we're out of here.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
A nice dinner.
See you again.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
Coach.
See you next time.
Bye,
So
Coach.
we'll have
Thank you.
hang out 1 hour earlier, right?
Bye-bye.
Yes.
Coach?
Yeah, that's right. Yes, everybody. Yes, that's right. Sunday is daylight savings time in America, and our clocks spring ahead 1 hour. So be careful. After Sunday, our schedule, everybody's schedule, me, Miguel, Clive, everybody is on the LA time. Everything is LA time. So our clocks are shifting on Sunday. They're moving ahead. So double check, triple check, and check one more time. Send an email to your coach and check again. Don't miss your classes. This week is going to be hell.
Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thank you, Coach. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Coach. Bye.
Thank you. See you, Paulo.
See you, Coach. See you, everybody. See everybody tomorrow with Miguel.